This video is to accompany the very first assignment that you're supposed to do for Computer Science 462, 562. I've done this experiment before in this class, but I have to admit I haven't done it in a few years. So I don't know what the results are going to be. So first of all, you will note that I have a Google screen right in front of me, a search box, and I want you to note the following. I'm going to type in a rather unusual word. It's going to be Q, X, A, C, Z, V. And you'll notice through the wonders of Ajax, if you know what that is, there doesn't appear to be any term. I'm just going to hit enter. And Google's going to go out and it's going to do its thing. And it's going to come back and it's going to show, it's going to say showing results and it's going to give a different search string. That's another way of saying that it couldn't find this particular search string out there, this word. And that's good. We want to have that. The other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to actually type in a phrase now. It's going to seem like an unusual phrase, and that is the whole point. I'm going to say biggest, smallest green golf club. And then hamburger. And again, biggest, smallest green golf club hamburger. I hit enter. And it doesn't seem to find it. For example, I believe if I come along here, if I put quotes around it, and recall that when you ask Google to do a search with quotes in it, it's got to find exactly that phrase. It's going to come back and it will indicate to me that there is not any page out there. See, it says right there, no results found for that. And that's good, but what I want to do is I'm going to come back over here, and even if I take the quotes away, which means now I'm asking it to find me a document that just contains those 246 words in it, and apparently there isn't such a thing, and this is good too. So what are we going to do with this? Well, I ask you to go over to WordPress. And if we go to WordPress, I already have an account on WordPress, but I'm going to guess that many of you don't. So you would go over here and you would say start your website. I'm going to log in, and it's going to ask me for my email address. I'm going to say continue. It's going to ask me for a password. I don't like to save it. Now you can see there's one here that says Thursday, April 30th. Today actually is Thursday, April 30th. But what I am going to do is I'm going to make another web page. I want you to see what it looks like. So I'm going to come up here on the top here where it says write. And it's going to ask me, I'm going to say Thursday, April 30th, version 2. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to start writing. Now, you can make this informative or you can make this silly. You could say, hi, my name is Bill. Let me tell you about myself, and you could actually tell me a little bit about yourself. I would consider that a lot of fun. Or what you could do is you could just come in here and you could just type in QXACZV, and you could do it 5 times because that's what you were instructed to do. QXACZV, QXACZV. I want to make sure I've got to get these right. QXACZV, QXACZV. First, I check these for spelling. Spelling is going to be very important. And notice it's in there 5 times. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to highlight the first one. And I'm going to come up here and I am going to look for the link symbol. And I don't see, there it is, right over there. Okay, it looks like a little chain. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say www.emish.edu. And I don't care if it opens a new link or not. I'm going to say add the link. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to do this 4 more times. And there it is. I did it 5 times. I'm going to come over here. Biggest, smallest, green, golf, club, hamburger. Okay. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to copy it. Paste. 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 Again, what's very important is that you spell things exactly the way I have. Some people spell burger B-U-R-G-E-R. No, we've done it B-E-R-G-E-R. I've done this 5 times. If you feel so inclined, you can come in here and put some nonsense words around it. You can put nonsense words around it at the end. Up here. No, that's fine. You can tell a story about the biggest, smallest green golf club hamburger if you like. But again, what I'm going to do now is I am going to highlight that whole thing. I'm going to create a link. I'm going to say www.emish.edu. I'm going to add the link. I'll do it over here. And just make sure that I highlight the text and nothing more and nothing less. Add the link one more time. Add the link. So we've got these 5 phrases linking to www.emish.edu, and we have these 5 words. Here's the most important thing. Make sure that you come over here and that you publish it. You want to make sure that it's public. You want to say publish immediately. One more time. It says almost there. Double check your settings, then push the publish button. So I'm going to publish it again. And you will note there's a lovely picture of Namibia, a beautiful country that I recommend that you all go visit. I lived there for a year. And if you come down here, you will notice that here is my Thursday, April 30th version 2. If I click on it, you'll notice that it opened up to Eastern Michigan University. If I come down here, again, you'll notice it opened up to Eastern Michigan University. The other thing that I want you to notice here is that if I go to previous, you'll notice here's the one that I did this morning just for practice, just to make sure that everything's working. So that was my version 1. Here's your version 2. What I want you to do is I want all of you, and there are 11 of you in the class, I want you to do this every day. And what I also want you to do every day is I want you to come back to Google and type in that phrase and see what happens. Now, I want to point out a couple of things in here. There are 11 of you in the class. You're all doing this every day. So what's happening is every day we are creating 55 links to emish.edu with this keyword in here. And we're also constructing 55 links to emish.edu with this very silly phrase. Okay? Our goal here is to see when does Google pick this up, or if Google picks this up. The other thing that you have to do in this assignment, you will note, I'll go to the assignments because it is under assignment, or it's under modules here. If you go to modules and it says, let's fool Google, do this now, and here it is. This is actually an assignment, and you'll see the last thing I've asked you to do is I say, submit via Canvas the URL for your blog. I will be checking it. So all you need to do is you just need to put it in a Word document, put your name on the document, tell me the URL. It's going to be WordPress something, and I am going to go check it because I want to see what's going on. I want to see that everyone's participating. Yes, you do get a grade for this. Okay, so that's about it. Okay, have fun.